established a study panel which met secretly and was made up of the scientific minds
To all
of the day
members
and may very
of
well
the
have included
Alien
some of those
Federation,
names which are
the Reptilian Federation, the Grey Federation, the Nordic Federation, the Adian Federation,
document,
What if Eisenhower
which is
really
in
did sign a
reality
the
treaty
Galactic
with Great
Federation.
Aliens?
to leave you
What if that treaty must be
Welcome. My name is Matt
renewed
Reddy.
soon? What if the
I'm
two
a human
sides
being.
of two factions
Hello,
fought
I know.
on the negotiating table for
On
humanity?
Earth,
It may
what I
just
call
make all
Earth
of them
42,
aliens. All
in
of this
honor of
the study panel was not
42.
involved in
they are
J12.
saying are
In fact, the study panel was
And I welcome you here, and I encourage you to speak here.
another NSC
We will record, we will translate, we will rebroadcast, we will reply, we will celebrate, we will learn.
revolution.
I am
4 years
listening.
later.
Hive1.net.
Let's figure this out together. Thank you.
Secretary of Defense James Forrestal began to object to the secrecy. He was a very idealistic and religious man who believed that
To all
the public
members
should be told.
of the Alien
When he
Federation,
began to talk to leaders of the opposition,
the Reptilian
leaders of
Federation,
Congress about
the Grey
alien
Federation,
asked
the Nordic
which is a
Federation,
better way
the Adian
to
Federation,
to resign by Truman.
the Galactic
Expressed his
Federation.
fears to many people and rightfully
Welcome.
believed
My name
that
is
he
Matt
was being
Reddy.
watched.
I'm a human being, as far as I know. On Earth, what I call Earth 42,
This
in
was
honor
interpreted by
of
those who were ignorant of the
42.
paranoia. Hello. Because most people
And I welcome you here, and I encourage you to speak here. We will record, we will translate, we will rebroadcast, we will reply, we will celebrate, we will learn.
In fact, it was
I am
feared that
listening.
Forrestal would begin to talk again, and he
Let's
had to be
figure
isolated,
this out
discredited,
together.
and
Thank
shut
you.
up. Sometime in the early morning of May 22nd, 1949, agents of the CIA tied a sheet around his neck, fastened the other
To all
end to a
members
fixture in his
of
room,
the
and threw
Alien
James
Federation,
Forrestal out the window.
all right, the Reptilian Federation, the Grey Federation, the Nordic Federation, the Adian Federation.
The live alien that had been
The
taken in the
Galactic
1949 Roswell crash was
Welcome.
called EB.
My name is Matt Reddy. I'm a human
Was
being.
short for
as far as I know.
extraterrestrial biological entity,
On
and all
Earth,
aliens
what
are
I
not
call Earth
called
42, in honor of.
EB had a tendency to
42.
lie, and for over a year would give only the desired answers. to
And
questions
I welcome
asked.
you
Those
here,
questions
and I
which
encourage you
resulted
to
in an
speak here.
undesirable answer
We will
went unanswered.
record, we will translate,
At
we
some
will
point during his second year of
rebroadcast, we will
captivity, he began to
reply,
open up, and the
we will
information
celebrate,
derived from
we
EB
will
was
learn.
startling, to say the least.
I am listening.
And this compilation of his
figure this out
revelations
together.
became the
Thank you.
foundation of what would later be finished, called the Yellow Book. Photographs were taken of EB, which among others, I and Bill English were to view years later
To all
in
members
Grudge
of
13.
the Alien
Why do they
Federation,
keep the aliens
the
in a
Reptilian
Faraday-shielded
Federation,
environment?
the Grey Federation, the Nordic
Because they have a
Federation,
tendency to
the Adian
disappear right through
Federation,
walls. And if you can prevent the transmission of
Galactic
electromagnetic
Federation.
energy, you can stop them from
Welcome.
doing it.
My name is Matt Reddy. I'm a human being, as far as I know.
In
On
late
Earth,
1951,
what I call
EB
Earth
became ill.
42, in
Medical
honor of-
personnel had been unable to determine the
42.
cause of EB's illness and had no background from which to
And
draw.
I welcome you here,
EB's
and I
system was
encourage you to
chlorophyll-based. They
speak here.
processed food into
We will
energy much
record,
the same as plants.
we will translate,
Waste
we
material
will
was excreted
rebroadcast,
almost
we will
exactly
reply,
the same as plants.
we will celebrate, we will learn.
It was decided that an expert
I
in
am
botany
listening.
was called for.
Let's
A botanist,
figure
Dr.
this out
Guillermo
together. Thank
Mendoza,
you.
was brought in to try and help him recover. Those of you who have been looking for him on medical lists will not find him there. He was a PhD in botany.
To all members of the Alien Federation,
Dr. Mendoza worked to save EB
the Reptilian
until
Federation, the Grey
mid-1952
Federation,
when EB
the
died.
Nordic Federation,
Dr.
the Adian
Mendoza
Federation,
eventually, according to the information that I read,
the Galactic
became the
Federation.
expert on at least
Welcome.
this type
My
of
name is Matt
alien
Reddy.
biology.
I'm a human being, as far as I know.
In a futile attempt to save
On
EB
Earth,
and to
what I
try
call
and
Earth
gain
42,
favor with this technological
in honor
superior
of
alien race, the
42.
United States began broadcasting a call for help early in
And I
1952 into
welcome
the
you
vast
here,
regions
and I
of
encourage
space.
you to speak here. We will
If you know they're better
record,
than you,
we will
and if
translate,
you know
we will
they can lick you,
rebroadcast, we will
you better try
reply,
and be friends
we will
with them. And
celebrate,
that's what this
we will
effort
learn.
was all about.
I am listening.
The call went unanswered, but
Let's
the project
figure this
continued
out
as
together.
an effort
Thank you.
of good faith. President Truman created the super-secret National Security Agency by secret executive order on November 4th, 1952,
To all
and until
members
recent
of
years,
the
there
Alien
wasn't
Federation,
one in 50,000
the
people in the United
Reptilian
States who even
Federation,
knew it
the
existed.
Gray Federation, the Nordic
Its primary
Federation,
purpose was
the
to
Pleiadian
decipher the
Federation,
alien communications and language and establish a dialogue with the
Galactic
with the
Federation.
aliens. This most urgent
Welcome.
task was a
My name is Matt
continuation of
Reddy.
the earlier
I'm a
effort
human
and was
being,
codenamed
as far as
Sigma.
I know.
The secondary
On
purpose
Earth,
of the
what I
NSA
call
was to
Earth
monitor all
42,
communications and
in honor
emissions from
of
any and all devices
42.
worldwide for the purpose of gathering intelligence, both human and
And
alien,
I welcome
and to
you here,
contain the
and I
secret
encourage
of
you
the alien
to speak here. We will record,
Project Sigma,
we
ladies and
will
gentlemen, was
translate,
extremely
we
successful.
will rebroadcast, we will
The
reply,
NSA also
we will
maintains
celebrate, we
communications
will
with the
learn.
Luna base and other secret space
I am
programs.
listening.
By
Let's
executive order,
figure
the
this out
NSA
together. Thank you.
is exempt from all laws which do not specifically name the NSA in the text of the law as being subject to that law. How many of you know what that means?
To all members of the
That means we
Alien
have a completely
Federation,
lawless organization
the
running
Reptilian
around the country
Federation,
doing whatever
the
they
Gray
want to do,
Federation, the
answering
Nordic
to no
Federation,
one,
the Pleiadian
and under
Federation,
no law which does not name the National Security Agency
Galactic
in the text
Federation.
of that law as specifically
My name
being
is Matt
subject
Reddy.
to that
I'm a
law
human being,
by
as
executive
far as
order
I
of the
know.
President of the United States.
on Earth, what I call Earth 42, in honor of
That means that if the agency is not
42.
spelled out in the text of any and every law passed by the Congress, it is
And
not
I
subject to that of
welcome
those
you
laws.
here, and I
The
encourage
NSA
you
now
to
performs many
speak
other
here.
duties, and in fact is
we
the
will
premier
record,
agency within the
we
intelligence
will
community.
translate, we will
Today, the
rebroadcast,
NSA
we
receives
will
75%
reply,
of the monies
we will
allotted to the
celebrate, we
intelligence
will
community.
learn.
And the old
I am
saying,
listening.
ladies and gentlemen, where the money goes,
Let's
therein the power
figure this
resides,
out together. Thank
is
you.
absolutely true. The DCI today is mainly a figurehead.
To all members
He is in
of
charge of the
the
CIA.
Alien Federation,
The CIA does have many
The Reptilian
functions which are
Federation,
useful to this
the Gray
country, and
Federation,
some which
the
are
Nordic
deadly to us.
Federation, the Pleiadian Federation,
The DCI, of course, is in charge of that
the
agency.
Galactic Federation.
But he is not,
Welcome.
as everyone
My name
thinks,
is
the
Matt
head
Reddy.
of the
I'm a
intelligence
human
community.
being, as far
That
as I know.
position really and truthfully
On
lies
Earth, what I
with the
call
director
Earth
of the National
42,
Security Agency.
in honor of 42.
The primary task of the
And
NSA is still
I
alien
welcome you here,
communications,
and
but
I
now
encourage you
includes
to
other
speak
alien
here.
projects as well.
We will record, we
President
will
Truman
translate,
has been keeping
we will
our
rebroadcast,
allies,
we will
including
reply,
the Soviet
we
Union,
will
and
celebrate.
the alien problem
I
since
am
the
listening.
Roswell recovery.
Let's
This had been
figure
done
this
in
out
case the
together.
aliens
Thank
turned
you.
out to be a threat to the human race and thus the world. Plans were formulated to defend the Earth in case of invasion. These were international plans, which
To all
included
members
most of the
the
countries of the
Alien
world.
Federation, the Reptilian Federation,
Great
the Gray
difficulty, however,
Federation,
was encountered
the
in
Nordic
maintaining
Federation,
international
the Pleiadian
secrecy.
Federation,
It was decided that an outside group was necessary to
Galactic
coordinate
Federation.
and control international efforts in
Welcome.
order to hide the
My name is
secret
Matt
from the
Reddy.
normal scrutiny
I'm
of
a human
governments
being.
by the
As
press.
far as I know,
The result was the formation of a
on
secret
Earth,
society
what
which
I call
became
Earth
known. The headquarters of this group is in
and
Geneva, Switzerland.
I welcome
The
you here,
Bilderbergers
and I
evolved
encourage
into
you
a secret
to
world
speak here.
government that now controls
We will
everything.
record, we will
The United
translate,
Nations
we
was
will
then
rebroadcast,
and is now
we will
an
reply,
international
we will
joke.
celebrate, we will learn. I am listening. Let's
In
figure this out
1953, a
together.
new
Thank
president
you.
occupied the White House. He was a man used to a structured staff organization with a chain of command. His method was to delegate authority and rule by committee.
To all
He made
members
major
of
decisions, but only
the
when his
Alien
advisors were
Federation,
unable to come to consensus, and when
The
he was in the
Reptilian
Army, he was known
Federation,
as the
the
diplomat.
Gray Federation,
He was
the
very
Nordic
good at what he
Federation,
did.
the
He was
Pleiadian
very good at
Federation,
bringing people together, reaching consensus,
the Galactic
and getting
Federation.
people to work for him.
Welcome. My name is Matt Reddy. I'm a human being. As far as I
His
know.
normal method was to read through and listen to several
On Earth,
alternatives and
what I
then
call
approve
Earth
one.
42,
Those who worked
in
closely
honor
with him
of
have stated that his favorite comment
42.
was, just do whatever it takes.
And I welcome
here's
you
a man
here,
very
and I
different from
encourage you
President
to
Truman.
speak here. We will
He spent a
record,
lot of time
we
on the
will
golf course.
translate,
This
we
was
will
not all
rebroadcast,
unusual
we
for a
will
man who had been
reply,
career Army with the
we will
ultimate
celebrate,
position of
we
Supreme
will
Allied
learn.
Commander during the war,
I am
a post
listening.
which carried 5 stars along with it.
Let's figure
In
this
fact,
out together.
He
Thank you.
deserved it. This president was General of the Army Dwight David Eisenhower. During his first year in office, 1953, at least 10
To all
more crash
members
discs were
of
recovered, along
the
with 26
Alien
dead and 4
Federation,
live aliens.
the
One of the
Reptilian
4 live
Federation,
aliens died
the
within
Grey
hours of being
Federation,
removed from the
the
craft.
Nordic
The others
Federation,
died
the
approximately
Pleiadian
3 or 4
Federation,
days later. Of the 10, 4
the
were
Galactic
found in Arizona,
Federation.
2 in Texas, 1 in New Mexico,
Welcome.
1 in
My name
Louisiana,
is Matt
1 in
Reddy.
Montana,
I'm a
and 1 in
human being,
South Africa.
as far
There
as
were
I know.
hundreds of sightings.
On Earth, what I call
Why
Earth
were so many
42,
craft crashing?
in honor of
Because the government was
42.
scared. And when they found out that the radar
and
was downing the
I
craft,
welcome you
they
here,
started
and I
aiming
encourage
the
you
radar
to
at
speak
the
here.
craft.
We
With
will
lock-on
record,
radar and
we
pump the
will
juice
translate, we will rebroadcast,
And they
we will
brought as many
reply,
down as they
we will
could.
celebrate, we will learn. I am listening. Let's figure
Eisenhower
this
knew
out
that he had to
together.
wrestle
Thank
and
you.
beat the alien problem. He knew that he could not do it by revealing the secret to the Congress, because, in fact, isn't that the same as telling the public?
To all members.
In
of
early
the
1953,
Alien
the new
Federation,
president turned to his friend and
Okay,
fellow
there's the
member of the
Reptilian
Council on Foreign
Federation,
Relations,
the
Nelson
Grey
Rockefeller,
Federation,
about
the
the alien
Nordic
problem.
Federation, the Pleiadian
Eisenhower Rockefeller
Federation,
began planning the secret structure of alien task
the
supervision, which
Galactic
was to become a
Federation.
reality within 1 year.
Welcome. My name is Matt Reddy.
The idea for
I'm a human
MJ-12
being,
was thus
as
born.
far as I know.
It was Nelson's
On
uncle
Earth,
Winthrop
what I call
Aldrich
Earth
who had been
42,
crucial in convincing
in honor of
Eisenhower to even run
42.
for president.
We are
The
broadcasting
whole
on 3 channels.
Rockefeller
And
family, and with them,
I welcome you
Rockefeller
If you can hear
Empire
me,
and
had
encourage
solidly
you to
telepathically
speak
connect.
here. We will
Asking Rockefeller
record,
for help
we
with the
will
alien problem
translate,
was to be the
telepathically
we will
biggest mistake
rebroadcast,
Eisenhower
we
ever
will
made for the
reply,
future of the United
we will
States
celebrate,
and most
we will
probably
learn.
all of humanity, as
I
you
am
will soon
listening.
see.
Let's figure this out together. Thank
What he
you.
literally did with this act, ladies and gentlemen, is abdicate the presidency to a secret group. Within 1 week of Eisenhower's
members
election,
of
he had
the
appointed Nelson
Alien
Rockefeller
Federation,
chairman of a presidential
The
advisory committee
Reptilian
on government
Federation,
organization.
the Grey Federation,
Rockefeller was
the
responsible
Nordic
for planning
Federation,
the
the
reorganization
Pleiadian
of the
Federation,
government. New Deal programs
the
went into
Galactic
one single
Federation.
cabinet position called the Department of Health,
Welcome.
Education,
My
and
name is Matt
Welfare.
Reddy. I'm a
When
human
the
being.
Congress approved the
as
new
far as I
cabinet
know.
in April of 1953,
On Earth,
Nelson was
what I
named
call
to the
Earth
post
42,
of Undersecretary
in honor of
to Ovida
42.
Hobby.
And I
In
welcome you
1953,
here, and I
also,
encourage you
astronomers
to
discovered
speak
large
here.
objects in space
We
which were
will
moving toward the
record,
Earth, and it was
we
first
will
believed that they were
translate,
asteroids.
we will
Oh, if you know
rebroadcast,
much about
we will
astronomy, you know that you
reply,
can
we will celebrate,
or
we will
project
learn. Listening.
orbital paths of bodies in space.
Let's
and
figure
determine
this
where
out
they come
together.
from,
Thank you.
what they're doing, where they're going, and what their
Aliens, what are we
orbital
going to do
path
about that?
really is.
Hello.
Well, this failed to pan out, and the
To all
evidence
members
proves that the
of
objects could
the
only be
Alien Federation,
spaceships intelligently guided.
The Reptilian Federation, the Grey
Project Sigma
Federation,
intercepted
the Nordic
alien communications, and when the
Federation,
objects
the
reached the
Pleiadian
Earth, they took up a very high orbit around the equator.
the Galactic
There were
Federation.
several huge ships, and their actual intent
Welcome.
was
My name
unknown.
is Matt Reddy. I'm a human being.
Project Sigma and a new Project Plato through radio communications using the computer binary language,
42.
which the aliens understand very well, is very mathematical minded, was able to arrange a
And
landing
I
that eventually
welcome you
resulted
here,
in
and I
face-to-face
encourage you
contact
to
with
speak
alien
here.
beings from another planet.
We will record, we
Project
will
Plato was
translate,
tasked
we will rebroadcast,
with
we will
establishing diplomatic
reply,
relations
we will
with this race of
celebrate,
space
we will learn.
aliens. But in the
I am
meantime,
listening.
something else happened.
Let's figure this out together.
In the
Thank
meantime,
you.
a race of human-looking aliens contacted the United States government. Where this happened, I do not know. I wish that I did.
To all
This
members
alien group
of
warned us against the
Alien
aliens that were
Federation,
orbiting the equator and offered to
the
help us with
Reptilian
our
Federation,